Brighten up your home with Handy Andy. Handy Andy, always a beautiful ending.
They say a family that eats together stays together, and this is definitely true of the Bosman family of Bosman Family Vineyards. The other thing they get right is throwing a relaxed alfresco lunch for their very large family, and I smell something very delicious.
Dating back to 1798, the farm is one of the oldest South African wineries, and with 8 generations of heritage, Carla Bosman attributes their close bond to the meals they enjoy together.
What a beautiful kitchen you have.
Hi Kate, welcome.
Thank you. So what's cooking today?
Slow roasted lamb with a bit of tzatziki and 3 different salads. Very quick and easy recipe. So what we do is I take the lamb and I just throw over the Greek vinaigrette.
It's so clever that you're using the vinaigrette because it's got the olive oil in there, the vinegar, the seasoning, everything.
Exactly, and it keeps it moist and flavoursome. And then a bit of spices, some cloves, a bit of garlic and herbs, and a bit of black pepper. And I don't do salt at the moment because it makes it dry during the cooking process. Salt is afterwards.
So how many people are we actually expecting for lunch today?
Today we've got about 9 grown-ups and I think about 10 children.
Including that one?
Including this one.
So Carla, obviously being a busy working mom and having such a large family to cater for, you've got to be really clever when it comes to deciding what to make for lunch.
Because we're a big family and all of us work, I make quite bigger quantities so that we can use it for the next day as not leftovers, but we can use it as another lunch or a meal or evening. And also very traditional foods is a boerekos, or the lamb and all our red meats we get from the Karoo. We have a farm there also, so we know where our produce comes from. And I have a vegetable garden at the back of my house where I get my green leaves and my tomatoes and whatever I have in the garden, I use during my meals, yes.
So now it goes into the oven for 5 hours at 150 degrees, right?
That's right. For 5 hours, and every now and again I baste it a bit.
Lovely. I love Carla's tip about the vinaigrette. I mean, it's got the oil, it's got vinegar, it's got all the flavourings in already, so it's very, very simple, so clever.
With the lamb in the oven and the counters effortlessly cleaned with Handy Andy, Carla and sons Petrus and Jan make easy popsicles by piling chopped fruit into molds, then filling with melted ice cream before freezing.
Dankie julle. Baie dankie. Lyk pragtig.
From the vineyards to the winery, the family is involved in every aspect. Carla's husband Petrus grew up learning all the family secrets from his grandfather.
This is the first wine we've made since we renovated my grandfather's old cellar, the Bosman Cabernet 2007.
8 generations is a really, really long time. Do you attribute that long history and family heritage to the success of the farm?
Yes, we're definitely in a very privileged position. I think in any given time there's at least 3 generations that live together on the estate. So that knowledge can be carried over and we don't have to make the same mistake. My grandfather was very inspirational. He loved when he was young to make wine and inspired us to carry it forward.
The family loved to gather outdoors on the patio overlooking the vineyards, the same patio that has hosted 217 years worth of family meals.
We decided to pair the Alfresco 2011 with the lamb today. I think it's a beautiful wine to show the best barrels of every vintage in our cellar, and it's also a little bit of our family story, the heritage story, and what we want to show for our families to come.
5 hours of slow cooking paid off with a lamb just melting off the bone. If you'd like to recreate Carla's delicious family meal for your own, visit our website www.afternoonexpress.co.za.
My grandmother always used to say if you're invited to a meal but didn't bring a dish, at least help clean up afterwards.
Lucky for Caitlin, cleaning up after the lamb was as easy as cooking it, because Handy Andy cream has millions of microparticles that make it powerful enough to get rid of all those greasy splotches and the sticky splotches the kiddies left behind. And because cleaning is such a breeze, it leaves more time for the things that really matter.
Harness the power of 100 lemons and brighten up your home with Sunlight dishwashing liquid.